Hello and welcome, my dear friend. You've been asking why things have felt so strange lately, why you're both glowing and restless, peaceful but stirred, seen but still waiting. That's not confusion, that's activation. There's a reason it feels like you've been standing at the edge of something, but the ground hasn't shifted yet. It's because the next phase of your life isn't something you walk into. It's something God ignites. You are not here to just be seen. You are here to be used, not in the way this world uses people and drains them, but in the way heaven uses instruments, polished, tuned, prepared for something specific, something sacred, something powerful. You are about to be activated, not for display, but for deployment. God didn't refine you for decoration. He didn't walk you through fire just to let you shine under soft lighting and polite applause. You were built like a sword, not a showpiece, a force, not a follower, a vessel, not a victim. You've gone through things that didn't make sense at the time. You've endured delays that made your gift feel wasted. You've had to sit in silence while people with less depth got the stage. But the reason was this: God didn't want your platform to be louder than your power. And now the power is ready. You're like a key that only turns when the exact lock appears. And the lock, it's arriving. A moment, a connection, a need that fits your spirit so perfectly. It'll feel like the entire universe was waiting for you to step forward. And in that moment, you'll be used. But not like before, not from burnout. This time it won't drain you. It will awaken you. It'll feel like breathing underwater and realizing you were always built to swim in the deep. It'll feel like standing in fire and not getting burned, because you've become fire yourself. You've been trained in unusual ways. People saw delay. God called it stealth development. Others thought you were isolated. Heaven knew you were in spiritual boot camp. And while they looked for instant influence, you were being wired to carry weight. The kind of weight that shifts atmospheres and unlocks hearts. Some of you have been feeling an ache that doesn't make sense. Like something is calling you, but not saying where to go yet. Like the map is downloaded, but the route is still hidden. That's not a mistake. That's the final stage before activation. Because when God activates you, it won't be subtle, it won't be quiet, and it definitely won't be safe. You won't just be promoted in front of people. You'll be positioned in front of purposes. You'll walk into places where your presence does the talking before you do. This is not about being busy, it's about being deployed with precision. And just like a power line hums before it lights up a city, you've been vibrating with potential. Heaven has already issued the command. The signal is already moving through your spirit. You're not waiting for a door anymore. You are the door. God will use your voice to answer someone's prayer, your presence to shatter someone's despair, your obedience to unlock someone else's calling. This is why the warfare increased right when you thought you'd finally found peace. It was a test before release. You don't test a parachute when it's in storage. You test it at 15,000 feet, right before the jump. And that's where you are. Right before the jump. Right before the switch flips. Right before the voice says, now. So if it's felt confusing, still intense, it's because God is about to use you in a way that even you didn't see coming. And suddenly it will begin. But not with fireworks, not with cameras. With something much quieter and much holier. It starts with the small inner knowing that you can't go back to normal. Not because you're stubborn, but because you've changed. Even if you go back, that won't feel familiar either, because you've outgrown that life and your body knows it before your mind does. There's a strange, almost holy discomfort that settles in when the old environment no longer fits the new version of you, like wearing shoes 2 sizes too small. Only now you're aware that the pinch is not a test. It's a signal that you're not meant to walk that same path anymore. That's how activation really begins. It doesn't scream, it stirs. It speaks in coincidences that aren't coincidental, in conversations that crack open something you forgot you buried, in invitations that weren't planned but arrive with perfect timing. You'll hear things like, I don't know why I felt led to tell you this. I was just thinking about you. I feel like you're the one who can help. That's not random. That's assignment recognition. Because when heaven activates someone, the world begins to echo back that truth. People start seeing in you what you weren't even ready to claim out loud. It's like walking through a field and realizing the wind is following you. The signs show up in real time. The confirmation comes through you. This is when things start falling into place without you having to push them, because you're finally in the flow of the thing you were born for. You'll start doing things that surprise even you. You'll speak up when you used to shrink back. You'll stand firm when you used to second guess. You'll choose rest without guilt, knowing you're not lazy. You're recharging divine machinery. You'll find yourself saying no to things that once defined you. Not out of bitterness, not because they were bad, but because they were small. And you're not playing small anymore. God is not just increasing your visibility, He's increasing your voltage. You'll begin to carry words that pierce, presence that calms, silence that convicts, and you won't even be trying. You'll just be. Because when you are activated, you are no longer auditioning, you're functioning. And here's what might surprise you. The first places God uses, you won't always look glamorous. It might be one conversation that shifts someone's life, one comment that stops someone from giving up, one small yes that opens a door you didn't even know you were knocking on. Don't underestimate the hidden moments. Moses wasn't activated in Pharaoh's palace. He was activated in the wilderness with nothing but a bush and a whisper. You too will feel it when God sets something on fire inside you that doesn't burn you, only purifies you. You'll also lose some things, but only what can't survive where you're going. Not everyone can breathe at the altitude you're headed toward. Some connections will feel confused by your calm. Others will mislabel your glow as ego. Let them. You weren't made to be understood by the masses. You were made to be used by the Most High. And when God decides it's your time, not even your own doubt can stop it. Because doubt is still going to rise from time to time, especially when you can't see how it's possible. But believe me, you'll understand in the very situations themselves. You've passed through too many shadows to stay hidden. You've shed too many identities to go back to pretending. You've survived too many storms to still question your strength. You are being called up, not called out, because this next chapter is a release, like a seed cracking underground because it's time. So if your life feels like it's tightening, if your emotions are louder than usual, if your spirit is restless but somehow calm, don't panic, don't rush, don't sabotage. You are being positioned with surgical precision. And when it hits, it won't look like you expected. It will look like truth finally having a body to walk in. This is your activation. You're not waiting anymore. You're not preparing anymore. You're becoming. And very soon you'll realize that everything that ever broke you was only shaping the weapon God is now ready to use. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me. If you found value in this message, please like the video and share it with others who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe and continue your amazing journey by watching one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there.